this. Make sure I've got my audio coming through. So I usually have my I usually have all my shit on mute unless I'm like in a chat with someone. But check. Check. 1, 2. Alright, so we're good. Alright, audio is there. Would have been good if I could like do an image. Can I do an image from my phone? So otherwise it's just doing my default image, which there's nothing obviously. Oh, can't do it. Alright, default live image is what it is. We'll get started in a second. Just share this around. I'm a little bit early anyway.
That's fine. I'll just stay here. It's not like I have any place to be.
I would be 3:30. To preface this, I've been playing, I want to say off and on for like a year. You get early access given to you and then they take it away, then they, you know, it's weird how they do it, but since the last lot, I've had this for a while, so
time to get cooking.
That voice you're hearing is an onboard in-game app called V. It essentially like films you, so you can go like this.
Replay the evidence.
You don't have a filmer like you did in the original. Oh shit. I've done it again. There we go. Fuck. Apparently it's not. The editor is weird. It's different. But it's not bad. Like, you're able to put different angles and stuff on it. You're able to do, like... I don't know if there's a fish eye. I don't know if that's far. It's gonna be a bad loss. Let it go. Probably not the overlay. Oh, there we go. How do we get the overlay? Overlay options. There we go.
Market Mile fun fact. The vault was originally built by M-Corp to be a safekeeper place. All their stacks of M-Coins, not realizing that crypto is a digital currency. They played it off, and the vault became home to the fast stacks of servers needed to fuel their pecuniary house of cards.
Like, I actually
what goes on in the vault now is undetermined.
I've been a very average skateboarder
other than DLC shredding it.
Off and on. But with the skateboarding games, like, I enjoy skateboarding more realistically. every now and again, and you'd be lying if you didn't say this, like it is fun. Just do crazy flips, skate some ridiculous stuff. So at the end of the day, this is like, I would say the happy medium between like a session, which, you know, some of my mates, when I told them I had music in the game, which I did, well, they got a licensing deal and wanted it to be G-rated. My friends couldn't play that game, like they bought it, and because they wanted to support, even though they took the song out of the game by the time it went public, they weren't able to play it, like they couldn't figure it out. This is a little bit easier, but it's not quite Tony Hawk, so it is that happy medium. Oh shit. The stack animations have changed since the last update, I want to say. And like I seem to be getting caught up on a lot more stuff than I did. It's not a bad thing, because there was stuff that I wasn't even, like I should have been getting caught up on.
Welcome to the jungle.
And I wasn't.
You've got a healthy appetite for spot destruction today.
These here are essentially like missions. So if you got this one here, it's like a session. The one up the top is like similar to an own the spot, where you've got like one thing, but you've got to hit like 4 different targets on that one thing. I've already done these ones. We'll find one where I haven't. But there's a new one too for the Skate franchise, and it's called The Line. I don't remember them in 1 or 2 or 3. But so if you see the bearing, it's a line challenge. So essentially you've got to hit all these different bearings as you're going along, but you've got to hit certain tricks. Say there's rails or whatever, you've got to make sure you got to hit the rail, like if it's highlighted or whatever. And then there could be like a score you've got to reach within the line too. This rail was only added in the last update actually, which is good because I thought this area here was quite bare considering you have that nice ledge there. And then when you come up here, you've got this nice round ledge here. Just completely missed. I've got my settings, like the alignment settings, they're not crazy, so it's not going to assist me. I've got to be actually somewhere near it. But even then, like, they still will align more so than, say, a session or whatever. And you can't just do monstrous ollies all the time, you get a timer. But one thing I will say about this is the smoothness, right? You just saw that little revert after the trick, but I think the revert makes all the difference, like it makes the trick look incredible. There's another rail they added to this park. This is like a little competition park. And I honestly hope that going forward, once it's completely released, that they have little competitions. This rail here, this is brand new. And it's a weird rail because like, I feel like you probably could hit it from this, but I think you've got to get up here and then get on. I think that's the idea. We couldn't get up there, but same thing as before, you can set a session marker. The session markers have been playing up a little bit. Might take you to the previous one. Alright, so we can get close. I've had that before where I've like gone a massive distance, set a session marker somewhere where I wanted a session. Oh, whoa, we got it. I mean, that's a bit Diego Lamos, isn't it? Sounds like lame. No, that's a pro skater that's got crazy pop. The other thing too, I wish I could have, just got off myself, homie. Yeah, sick. I wish I could bring up the controllers like how Skater XL and Session had for live streams, where it would show you what I'm doing, because the way you get off grinds and stuff is sick. I literally just enjoy it, the left analog stick, just tap to the left and it'll roll off. It's much smoother than just popping off everything, you know what I mean? Same with that 180, I just tap the little 180. One of the other differences in this is if we just roll up,
ever bonk a bike rack?
Same thing with the analog stick, it's just little tap left, little tap right. And we'll go this way. Straight off. find myself doing the same trick just every time. Don't do enough knowledge trick. There we go. Oh no. This spot,
Don't forget,
I love it.
You've got some unfinished mission business.
Harder than it looks, if that makes sense. To hit it nicely. It's hard to gap the entire thing, and then it's also hard to hit that middle rail. Then you've got this one on the outside that, I mean, you can do it, but it looks ridiculous boning your ollie out the whole way just to hit it. I would say one of the best features, because I've been playing Session and Skater itself for so long, one of the best things to have is the vert skating on this. It's not perfect yet, but it's a lot better than other games. I feel like they haven't got the balance between realistic and unrealistic in it yet. Since the last update, I feel like it just kind of boosts me higher than it did prior. Like that seems realistic, right? But then it becomes pumpy. Like that's just, there needs to be a happy medium in between that. I like how there's padding on there too. I noticed that before. The other challenges you can do if how do you know comply? I've only done it a few times. I think you got to time your push. You got to time your push with the like an ollie sort of thing. Oh, I can't. I've done it so many times, but accidentally. But it is like you time your push with your ollie, I'm pretty sure. Here we go, we got a session challenge. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is a hard one. You can't skate this realistically. I think you need like 20,000 points.
Looking for a sesh with a bit of a bite?
Same bro, I can't figure it out. I did it, but I can't find Inkscape here. Yeah. Do you think that they've added it only in the last couple of updates? Because it seems to just happen randomly. Probably 10,000. You'll probably skate this somewhat realistic. Except for they want held flip. Now held flip is like a double, triple, whatever flip like this, which I despise, but they are so prevalent in the challenges. I wish they weren't as prevalent. Yes, you got to learn them. Like challenges, a lot of the time they're just teaching you tricks, but I can't get off. I was trying to ollie into the bank, but it just wouldn't let me off. Right, appreciate that, bro. I was like, man, yeah. I think they've only just added it, so it could be experimental. I saw in the thing that they're going to be bringing dark slides in next update soon. So I think they're just playing with it. That's why it might not be in Skatepedia yet. There is a way to do like, there we go. 1080 flip. What the hell? I'm not mad at a 540 flip, but at the same time, like I feel like you should be able to play however you want to play. This is a massive sandbox, and you should be able to play however you want to play. What do we need? 360 into the down.
Okay, it's time.
So I've only got a minute. Oh, I missed it. Missed it again. Oh, it gave it to me anyway. There you go. You find that with a bunch of missions too. Like, you can do it perfect and it won't give it to you. You can not do it perfect sometimes and it will give it to you. How did I not hit that land pole? Like that. I shouldn't be able to clip that staircase and still land it. We got 54 seconds for the held flips. 720 flip. I wouldn't mind doing a 540 flip. A lot of the time when I realise the 360 flip is going over, like it's too late, I've already gone with 720 and 1080. The actual landscape is sick, but I've been playing this for over a year now, and it's starting to feel smaller. They have changed it. Like with every update, they've definitely changed stuff. I'm gonna quickly do this.
Time keeps on ticking towards closure.
Oh shit.
Hurry up.
Oh no. Oh, I missed by one. I was too busy just enjoying the skate. I'm gonna have to do this again. That's crazy. I hate health flips, bro. Like, at no point does a double kickflip or double heel flip or 540 flip's cool, but the rest of them, yeah. I've got a song in my head at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Maybe I should have turned the music off. The song's called I Can't Kickflip. Let's turn that off. Just settings, audio. You're gonna have to turn the audio off because I don't want them to skit. Alright. We're gonna have another crack.
This session challenge is raising the difficulty level. Ante up.
But yeah, like I feel
in.
like most of the challenges are geared towards super unrealistic skateboarding, which I'd love to see some stuff that wasn't. See again, I didn't land into the fountain, but it got me there. They have updated the audio tracks recently. Like, listen to that, how you go over the pavers. That sounds sick. When I go off that, see? That's sick. Let's do all these bloody hill flips. Switch double hill wasn't bad. You can slow flips down too, which is sick. Haven't been able to do it like a held shove it yet. This is the first time I'm playing this with the headphones, and the paver sound is just so sick. Like, the way you can flip in and flip out looks incredible. If you want to skate this super realistic, it will look incredible. You can just get your own flips, you get the stuff, no problem. But then if you want to do all this type of stuff, it's super unrealistic. Let's see if we can actually get it. No.
Tick tock. Time's at halfway.
That was terrible. I've got to do all these bloody flips and grinds. Start the session. We'll do a little session somewhere in a second. I'm trying to do a hell shove it, but it's not working. Oh, slow double kickflip. Oh no, I'm not gonna get this again. Let's go grind. Oh, terrible. Just missed the rail. I'd say I've played this for a year, it definitely doesn't look like it, does it? Skate 3 was like one of my favourite games of all time. I've probably logged more hours on that game than anything else. Oh, missed it.
Not much time left. Get after
it. I got it, V. So yeah, like the voice you're hearing is an inbuilt app that films everything you do, and that's how they justify how you're able to do flips and whatever. You don't have a filmer like you did with Redder or what's the other dude in the third. He's in this game, the other dude, but he'll like show you doing missions and stuff. I can't think of his name, but wait, is it here? Shingo. You don't have them, you got this app, and it's super animated and aimed towards kids and Fortnite-ified and everything you think it is, but you can just find a rail like this and session it, or miss it. Whatever your choice is, but here we go, let's get something here. Want to revert out of that. Let's go this way. That's another cool thing in this, right? You can randomly stumble across a song. If you like the song, you just grab it. Yeah, I've got music turned off right now, so I can't even hear it. Oh, that was terrible. But yeah, you can also just flip into everything. Like literally, I've been able to flip off tiny little kickers, quarter pipes, everything. But you do have like cool spots like this that you could set up, get a nice clip, put together like a street part. Let's go one of the crazier parts of this game. It's not far from here, I'm pretty sure. But see, like this here, right?
Goldcrest fun fact.
Brian,
S.C. Logue elders, Hughie Wheeler and Peggy Grindholm reclaimed the long-abandoned house of worship in the 1960s and christened it the House of Rolling Reverend. They proclaimed the hallowed halls to forever be a gathering place for non-denominational ripping.
Tony Hawk spammy. There's a lot of missions that are like that. I'll show you what you do. You essentially do this.
Wooden pallets are great makeshift obstacles.
Oh, we may as well do it. It's one of the easiest ones. Big fella, what's it like? Do you reckon it's worth getting? Well, bro, I'll tell you what, it's free. Like, it's going to be free. So, is it worth a download? I'm enjoying it. Like, since I've had it on PC for a while, and now it's on console. I prefer playing on console. So, this is the part I don't like, with all the flashy animations. Yeah,
look at you, banging out objectives.
You can skip the replay. You were able to skip the intro to the mission prior, but they've taken that away. I'll show you one of the most annoying things about this game. Maybe I need to gear up first. But, like, when you level up in an area, you unlock new missions, you unlock more things and everything like that, but it's got all this loot box and make you feel like you've done something when you haven't done stuff. And I know what they're doing because it's a psychological thing within video games to make people feel like they're rewarded, like they've done stuff. But this is the climbing aspect of it, which is okay, like being able to climb up a building and skate something. I just wish it, again, like it wasn't so ridiculous. Like, we know they had the super mega fun park in Skate 3. This is built across buildings, which is insane. But, let's go. It is fun, don't get me wrong. Like, this type of skating is fun. I don't do it all the time. This part is insane. It's almost impossible to get across. Wish it was raw skateboard like the original. See, I heard someone say the other day that the Skate franchise was never that realistic anyway. Yes it was for the time. It was the most realistic skateboarding franchise for the time. With what they had available, it was the most realistic skateboarding franchise ever, right? And even the intros that had all like the pros and everything, and like the way it made you like dive into skate culture was incredible. This is completely opposite to that, unless when they actually release it, you know, all of a sudden they start implementing pros like because they're going to be doing seasons like Fortnite and everything like that. Maybe they do a season where it's like it's an April season where all the challenges are led by like Shane O'Neill, Yuto Horigome, Chloe Cavell, I think Dan Mariano's on April now. Could be wrong. Who else is on April? Deshaun Jordan. So if they did stuff like that, that'd be cool. Make it feel a bit more special, I guess. That was terrible. But yeah, I can't see it happening because the game's free. So they're hoping for the Fortnite effect of microtransactions and everything like that. The problem is skateboarding's niche. So you've just gone away from what people who have been begging for this game for so long, you've gone away from what they wanted. So that niche that you had is gone, and now you're just hoping for the next generation.
Don't get me wrong, until a pedestrian
still playing
complains.
it, I still enjoy it, everything like that. This is another one where you got a manual here, grind onto that, do a grab trick, and then land on that. Like, why would you do a grab in a line like that? It's a Mike B shit. This is another one. You gotta like grind up this one, do a 180 flip trick, and then grind onto that one. That's a challenge. See, I haven't skated this though. Off the top of that, down under that. I feel like I could hit that. The world is pretty big, but it's like one city, right? Broken into 4 different places. I haven't unlocked this one yet, so all that means is I can skate it, but I can't do any challenges there. You earn rep in every city, so like, this is the latest one I've opened because even though I've been playing this for a year, they reset everything, like with every play. It's crazy. Just before they transferred this to early access, wiped everything, and I'd unlocked this no problem and was just about to unlock this one, but it is what it is. So that's, what do we got? 6 reputation, 7 reputation, 3. And then when you go to the shop, all the reputation does really, it opens spots, it opens missions, but like, you got these fucking loot boxes. Alright, so I still haven't got the vans. Open the box. Now watch how annoying this is. And this is a personal peeve, so I just opened the one on the far right. Let's say I hadn't opened all 10, it would still reset me to this side. So it just puts you here for no reason. All of this, every time you got to do it. And like, you've got to keep opening them to help with your reputation so you can unlock the extra levels and the next spot. But most of this stuff is garbage. Like, that's cool, little table. But why is a table rare? You know what I mean? Like, I can drop that down, that's cool. But let's go to my skater. This is all the clothing they've given me. What the hell is that, bro? No. What the hell is that, bro? Come on now. It gets worse. Why have I got a lime green skirt? Why have I got a plaid skirt? Yeah, I don't know. Do what you want to do, but like, I just felt like it was probably even worse in the original part of early access because you couldn't, and you still can't pick if you're a male or female. You can pick like a base of your character, essentially. But stock standard, before you could customize your character, you were a female. You could change like your body type a little bit so you could make it look a little bit more masculine, but then it also had a female voice, and it's like, alright, I get it. We're being inclusive, no problem. There are female skaters, and there should be female skaters in here. But what's the percentage of female skaters to male skaters? What do you think it is? And you're saying that the standard...
That was clearly their fault.
Like the standard aesthetic, we're having you be a female skater. It just seems ridiculous. I think there was a lot of backlash to all that type of stuff, and they've definitely changed it, a lot of it, but you can still, I mean, if you want to wear a skirt, you can wear a skirt. I don't really care that much. Me personally, I'm not going to. It just seems like you should keep politics out of a skateboarding game, especially since you're just trying to target kids with it now, not necessarily skateboarders. Am I bugging? Let me know in the comments. I could be bugging, like. Whoa. They've also... What the hell? They've also... Oh, it's just taking me back here. They've also added, like, crazy ragdoll animations when you stack now. Like, it was more ragdoll before. Now it's just launching you places. What's this one?
Don't let the spot own you.
Oh, this one does my head in too. So, same thing, you got a gap into here, right? And you got to land your trick in that designated area. So we'll do that.
It's go time.
And it won't register. But if you do the exact same trick out of it, it will register. Look. Nope. That's fine. How does that work? Come on, bro.
Your female parent said, knock those objectives out.
We're in early access. I wish there was more ability to give feedback in things that aren't working and things that don't quite work properly. Because, yeah, they have fixed a bunch of things. Oh my god, what am I doing? They have fixed a bunch of things, but not everything. The cars look incredible, not gonna lie. There is a flatbed truck. Oh, as I say that. There's a flatbed truck you can ollie onto and you can grind the flatbed when he stopped at a light. I think you should get him at this light. Oh. There is also, like, there's heaps super realistic skate spots. There's skate spots that are, like, based on actual skate spots in the real world. But then you've also got, like, this church that's been converted into a skate park.
Feel like a good and easy session challenge? This is the one for you.
A lot of these too, like, they repeat quite often. Maybe they might up the score, maybe they might change a couple things, but a lot of them are very repeated. Saw that, the slow flip in, fast flip out, like that's dope. The fact that you can do slow flips. They have taken a lot of stuff on board from Session and Skater XL, I'm gonna be honest. Even like some of the mock-up realistic skate spots, like they've taken inspiration. Like, you can't say that the Pyramid Ledges being in Session wasn't a factor in them putting something similar in this game. You can't tell me. Oh. I like this Euro, yeah. This is one of the most fun skate parks, to be honest. Even though it's completely ridiculous to just turn a church into a skate park, but I'm not mad at it.
Time's halfway done.
I'm not religious either. I couldn't care what you believe in. I just do me. About a Christ there in the, like, there was a mission that starts here that takes you through like a car park, where one of the things, it was one of the line challenges, maybe we'll do it now if it's there. One of the things you have to do was a hippie jump through like a pole Did they have it? Yeah, it is there. Yeah, we'll do it. But the hippie jumps, no matter what you did, like
rolling
you
lines
did it slow, you did
time.
it fast, the board would just get caught on something, and there was nothing there. But since
what
the last update,
about
they
pulling
fixed
with
that.
This skill testing line challenge?
This is a ridiculous one. The hardest part of this one is the kickflip over the barrier at the end.
And go.
So you've got to, that's how you track where you're going. These bearings, you've got to collect them all for the line. Oh no. Get off, that's ridiculous. This here would not work no matter how you did it. Now it obviously works. Got to do a revert through that, no problem. Bonk. We at? Oh, I need another 1,000 points. There we go. Oh no, we got it first go. I clipped that so many times the first time. There is like a little bit of an incline there, but nothing crazy. That's a line challenge,
you are the objective
right?
assassin.
How the hell did not crash out after hitting that U? Oh, this boss about to run me over. Alright. So I showed you the size of the map and everything, right? But if you have a look, they got this bridge. And there's a bunch of like, there's been things mentioned where they're like, oh, are they ever going to finish this bridge? And there's also like an island that you start on, similar to when you're doing the Coach Frank tutorials in Skate 3, and it teaches you how to skate. But the skate parks there are probably the best skate park in the entire game. If you come up here, got this bridge.
Blue Light always serves up delicious daily specials.
That this
All
spot
you can grind
here
ledges
is just
and
one area.
Air refills.
I feel like we're going to eventually get to like a suburban area over here. Nothing stops you. You can go as far as the bridge goes and you'll land in the water, no problem. A lot of people use this area to like rig up DIY spots. And there are like certain things along this bridge that are like a DIY spot already. So, gets to here. You can see there's something over there. Maybe like when you go over that side, there'd be a school, things like that. Because there's not one school. There's not one school in this whole city area. Unless I've missed it. But a traditional like school that we know from skateboarding, like there's nothing there. You are meant to wally up things, you can wally, but I haven't been able to wally up anything. So down here, it might be the other bridge that has a DIY spot. Yeah, crazy speed on the way there. Oh, what the hell? I just went to do a coffin. There we go. What the hell was I doing this before? Oh, fast plant. Beam plant. Alright, so if we hold grab, tap X or tap square, you do them. Boneless. Alright. I'm not mad at the ability to climb. For me, like the stunt stuff just isn't that interesting to me. I'll do this one here. Can't remember what it is. It could be something I've done before. It might not have been.
That's a tasty pallet over there.
We'll do it just to show you guys what the stunts are.
Does jiggling the wires work? This stunt puts
You
the theory to the test.
essentially got to fly.
Get jiggly
Yeah,
with it.
so I'm all the way up the top here. That's crazy. Hit 10 speakers on the tower. Hit 2 speakers above the stage. Yeah, so you can dive, hold X, you spread eagle, which will get you the furthest. You can do tricks and everything. Like, feel like I had 3. Alright, so I gotta keep doing that till I hit the amount of speakers. Oh, this is so dumb. Come on, bro. I half a 2 then. Alright, let's go. Above the stage. Oh, that's gonna be harder. $10,000 score from slamming. What is a 10,000 score from slamming? That's ridiculous. There needs to be a way you can continue to roll. Oh, come on. Remember, like, you used to be able to continue your slam for, like, ever? I'm probably going to quit this soon. I hate these missions. Oh, God. Sometimes, though, to unlock another area, because it'll tell you you need this many points to unlock the next area. And it's like, oh, if I do 2 of these stupid missions, I might be able to unlock the next area. Most of the time. Oh. Right, we hit 3 on that one. We're up to 6. These ones underneath are going to be insane, too. But, like, what does this have to do with skateboarding? There we go. Bro, I hit that. What the hell?
Time is ticking. Halfway there.
Yeah, I ain't making it in 2 minutes, bro. Get there. Get there. Oh. Alright. What has this got to do with skateboarding, bro? Like, the parkour aspect, being able to climb, I'm not mad at that. Because you essentially have half... Alright, we got that one. You got half the space, but using it double. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't. Did I get it? How did I not get that? Like, bounced up onto it. Watch this though, ready? Oh no, it didn't work. A lot of the time, like, you can do something like that if you land on a downhill, put your skateboard underneath you. It's so ridiculous. Alright, I'm just gonna take what we got here. I don't really care about these missions. I just want to show you how ridiculous these things are.
What is this? Nice job, it
now
worked.
that I'm up on this, is there anything here? No. See, like, this doesn't go away. That's another... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. It comes back. That's another glitch. It went away for a bit, but now it's back. It won't go away until you do another... What I found, it wouldn't go away till you did another stunt mission. Bro, if I land this, that's insane. Oh my god, thank... Oh my... I almost didn't want to land that. What do you guys want to see? What questions have you got? I haven't been paying attention. It's been doing ridiculous stunt challenges. Let's have a look at the shop. So you can access the shop from your phone anyway, but you can also access it in physical. Anything you want to buy in terms of clothing costs real money. So like all of this stuff here, 500, 500, 250. When I first played the game, I actually had some of these pink credits. So I don't know if they gave me a starting amount or what, but like they've taken everything away since. They've gone from pre-alpha to early access mode. So like even Extrovert, which is their in-game brand as a skate shop, you gotta pay $250 for that. Now the money, I don't even know what the money costs. 500 is $7.55, so you're paying about $5. No, what am I talking about? You're paying $3.80 for that board. Like, obviously the more you go up, the more you whatever, but this is how they're going to make their money, because the game's going to be free. Most people, myself included, would rather say, let me pay a purchase price so I can have a story mode, because from what we're seeing, there's no real story mode. Like this spot here, reminds me of the Highline map in Session, all along here. It's obviously a little bit different, but if you have a look at it here, there's even a little train carriage. If we got, this is something I've just thought of. If we've got parkour in this, why can't we have graffiti? Why can't I paint a panel to feed my ego? Oh my god. Diego Lamos didn't work. I think this is where the pyramid ledges are too. That's crazy. You got two different
Hedgehog fun fact.
maps.
No freakishly fast blue spiny mammal
based on
the
real life
hedge
areas,
due to the Great
for sure.
Corvid Hedgehog War of the 1990s.
But you can't say them being in the Session
The local
game
crows
isn't a
had
direct
beef with
result
the hedgehog
of them being
and
in this
overcame
game.
the blue menace due to superior intelligence and ordnance caliber turds.
Actually, I'll show you one other thing that's... I actually think this is cool. Because a lot of the time, if you're... Say like... We're going from here, shoot through this gap, right? I've just noticed this. If I do that and then ollie, you would prefer to have a little low pop ollie so you don't lose all your speed, so you can get through here, right? You can do that in Session. But in this... It does it automatically. So if you're going over like a gutter or something, it just automatically does a low pop. I'm assuming you may be able to turn that off eventually, but I actually like it. I'm not just straight angry with this game. That would have been cool if I could just switch straight back. Yeah, we can also do crazy, ridiculous backflips off everything. That's a cool little spot. That's like, there are things like that that are obviously meant for people that like skateboarding to just session at. Like that looks sick. What am I doing?
That's worth a peek.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna get used to this replay editor. I didn't mean to do that. Apparently the replay editor is going to be updated next update, and they're going to have keyframes and everything like that. But see how like homie's name tag is just in my thing? Bro, I don't want to see you in my clip. Why would I want to see your name in my clip? It means I've got to stop it here before I've even landed it. Well, I've got to switch the camera view. You don't know if I've landed it. Unless we go here. Maybe we go here. Let's go from this side. Although it's going to follow him anyway, so I'm going to see homie's name. Although... Alright, he's gone somehow. But yeah, the game isn't perfect. I believe... Modern gaming anyway, they never release a completed game, ever, anymore. There's always a day one update. That's a cool little spot.
One man's dumpster, Another skater's super high ledge.
They never release a completed game on day one. You get the day one update, everything like that. So we're used to that. So we'll be continually updating it. It is fun. It's not what we wanted, but it is fun. That's my biggest takeaway. And I feel like mostly what they're doing is trying to encourage the next generation of skateboarders. So, not a bad thing.
That wasn't your fault. I'm sure I heard you honk.
Oh. Gotta get rid of this thing. There is a way to do it. I think if I go to another challenge, it'll get rid of it. Let's go here too. You unlock all these fast travel points, the more... I think it's the more rep, or if you do like challenges near one. I haven't worked that out. I haven't seen a definitive answer, but it's either one of those. And that just makes it easy getting around the city. Like, for the most part, you're just skating around anyway.
Hey, I was wondering, when was the last time we rolled through Gullcrest Village? Slappy and the SV Lokes might be missing you. Line challenges.
I think this is a fairly simple challenge.
Go! Crush it.
Missed the fall bearing. Let me show you some object drop of
Get it?
stuff.
I got it. Nicely done.
Spot and set up a little DIY. The problem is you can only put like a couple of things down, so you really can't do a proper DIY spot. Maybe that'll change soon. I'm not too sure.
That was a test
but
of the emergency scramble system. In the case of a real collision, people will be worked.
This is another example of like, you may not have seen this spot had you not been able to climb up here. Usually a bunch of different challenges up here too. Let's do this quick one over here that's stunned, and it should get rid of this target. Usually if you do one, you get the target, do another one, it'll get rid of it.
4 out of 5 dentists agree. This challenge reduces cavities.
I hate this one. I've done it, but it's so dumb. I'm just gonna get out of that.
Sometimes just saying no is a profile in courage.
It's still there, and I've just gone to space apparently. Alright. Another reason to not do stunts, you know, with this stupid thing underneath you. Watch this thing. Oh, is it gone? Where you what gone? Oh no. There's a random pool here. If you didn't climb up the building or missions didn't show you about it, you'd never find it. Not every building has something. I've gone literally to the biggest building there is. It took me like 20 minutes to climb up there.
You're obviously digging this spot.
Up there.
You getting the most of it? Hitting all the obstacles?
Drop in here. Oh shit. Oh. So these wooden panels, you would think you'd be able to like hit a little wall ride. The wall ride features aren't great yet. Some things you can wall ride, and it just looks terrible. Like it doesn't seem like you've actually gone into a wall ride. It just seems like the same way you're riding flat, but you're sideways. It just looks so dumb. I was going to show you. Oh yeah, let's make a DIY spot. That's some Shane O'Neill quick feet right there. Make one here. This will do. Got heaps of different things. Let's go with that. Little manual pad there. Alright, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we add one more object before it takes one away? I don't think so, but we'll see. Placeholder object, yeah. So 5 objects. Alright.
Activating full build power.
Stupid animation underneath this.
What do you have in mind for the heart? Lines, grinds, clips and dips?
I gotta be honest, I didn't really use Object Dropper in Skate 3 much.
Clearly they were preoccupied with texting. That was their fault.
I feel like most of the things within this game they've designed so you can hit them without an object. It's more about like creating something extra with it. Whoa, 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 that shouldn't have shot me that far. That's that. We haven't worked out vert skating yet. I'm gonna have to ollie at the end of this. Back into one. You didn't see before, this is how you find music. So run by Universal Music. They have started putting real music in now. I think they had a song by whoa. Who'd they have it? Circles by I can't remember who it is. I actually really like the song. They put that in here. Prior to that, it was just like, it seemed like such generic music, which for a skateboarding game, music is such a big thing. So it was pretty disheartening. I think as it's getting towards proper release, the decent music's coming, but I also heard them say in their latest like update that music may come and go, similar to like a radio station in real life, where like current stuff will be there. Alright, this isn't current anymore. People aren't feeling it. Get a new one. Oh my god. Imagine just falling off a building. So like this hyper unrealistic stuff is available to you. But you can play however you like. Let's be honest. Oh my god. If you just want a session of flat bar, you can do that. If you want to skate mega ramps over buildings, you can do that. If you want to do parkour, you can do that. The biggest thing about this is it's just like an open world sandbox that is skatable. I think most people are upset with the graphics because of the Fortnite effect, but it's one of the biggest games in the world. They want to make some money off this franchise. I understand it. I just wish there was an offline mode. I wish there was a story mode. I've got ideas of how the story mode would be insane. It would be incredible. Maybe I'll do a video, like a specific video on that, but this channel here that I usually do is more sneakers, dipping a little bit into pop culture here, and that's why we'll try this live stream here. I know a lot of people are interested in this game. Maybe have only seen little videos or whatever, but what the hell is that? Switch crossbone front flip. That was something I hit last night. I kept gapping out to their landing, but I couldn't get back in here. That'll be sick. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. It's free at the end of the day. It's going to be a free download. I think it comes out September 16th, which will be in Australia September 17th, I would imagine. Which is my birthday. That's crazy. GTA 5 came out on September 17th on my birthday back in the day, originally. Now this, one of my favourite games of all time, game franchises, Grand Theft Auto and Skate. So, that being said, I'm already able to play this. I've been in the early access, the, what do they call it, Game Insider. I've been involved with that for ages. I want to say for like a year of that happening, I never got an invite to it. When I finally did was on PC. I played on PC for a long time. Then when I was able to get it on PlayStation, for me, I prefer playing games on PlayStation. Just kick back on the couch, do all that. If you haven't seen it before, this is a line challenge. So you've got set things that you got to do in between. This one here can be different. So like there's times where you do this one where you got to do a triple flip or a double flip. There's times where you got a manual or nose manual this last bench. And then the grab over the stairs, sometimes they're like you got to do it 1 footer. So varying difficulties depending on the time that you catch it, I guess. Like that's pretty simple. We'll go done. If you have a look, it says rotates in 10 hours and 44 minutes. So all these different missions may disappear, but they also may just change what you've got to do within it. They do get a little bit repetitive. I feel like once people have unlocked all 4 regions, they may not do as much. It may just become, we're just skating to skate, right? And one of the things being online, I've come across like, I'll just see someone skating and I'm like, alright, I'm just going to follow them. And we're just having an impromptu session just by me following them. I feel like there could be a little in-game mode where it's like, righto, I'll follow you until you stack, and then once you stack, you got to follow me. That would be fun.
Fact. 43% of DACs cannot, in fact, do a kickflip first try.
I haven't figured it all out.
Most warm up with the heel, then
I was kind of doing that the other day, like, with this person. What the hell? Yeah, gotta cut that out. Them type of glitches have only started happening since the last update, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so we've unlocked that fast travel. What's this challenge up? If you guys have any questions or anything you want to see or like whatever, just let me know in the comments.
Oh, I heard
live
this
chat,
one is
whatever.
fun. This challenge looks to be a perfect pairing for a skater.
Challenge. You can skate this however you want. Like you just got to do flip tricks. You got to grind the distance. That was terrible. But there are stuff that specifically they want you to skate as unrealistic as possible.
Go again.
Sounding, the pavers,
yeah, knock
the
those
actual skating animations, for the most part, are great. It's just, my guy looks like fresh out of like a mix of Fortnite and anime. Let's have a look at him. There he is. Oh yeah, we got these ones here. So these essentially are like where you get your characters showing you missions. For the rest of it,
welcome to part 2 of the Bag of Tricks tour. This time we're exploring everyone's favorite easy on the knees trick, manuals. Head over to Anchor Point to get started.
Garbage. I wish I could get rid of this thing though. I gotta fix that glitch. Oh no. Skate actually replied to me like on Instagram today. Oh my god. Thought I would have hit that. They actually replied to me today and I hit back with them saying about the object dropper. There is a workaround for the object dropper, because for the mission that you do with Slappy and all this, like the NPC mission.
I reckon these gulls have the right idea. Spread those wings and keep your balance.
But I found a workaround.
Load up that AR program.
If you did it like this,
directly
in front of you, loaded them, it wouldn't work, wouldn't even show up. If you did it like this, and have it sideways, it did. Is anyone playing? That's a little workaround. Let's do these manuals. I've already done all this, to be fair.
Right.
But
manuals
they
take finesse,
everything.
but they're pretty easy once you get the hang. They're great for banging out big scores when you need them. V's got more on the finer points.
To do a manual, lift your front or back wheels off the ground. Find the sweet spot. Give it a shot.
I was waiting for it to end like I've been holding
But wheels are meant to roll. Let's get that Manny moving.
A lot of these, like, NPC missions are tutorials.
Excellent, you've got it. Slappy will be psyched to see your Manny.
And look, if you haven't played any of the skate games, I understand it.
Looks like V's got you moving.
But like, we did a tutorial on a whole island.
Spot.
Now we're doing tutorials in this, and this is the only things that feel like an actual mission. Not just a random challenge. It's more difficult than I thought. Already losing speed. Goddamn pavers. Sounding so amazing. There we go.
If you're in this next bit requires some manual maneuvering, some big ramps, and lots of speed. Shouldn't be a problem for a ripper like you.
Shouldn't be a problem for a ripper like you, man. the stuff with Skate 1, 2, and 3 with pro skaters felt organic. Felt, well, they're not going to randomly running Chris and Haslin, just skating, or Austin.
The Lokes love L1
or
courts.
Any of them, but like,
lots of space
you know what
for
I mean?
manuals with
felt,
nice ledges and
the
drops
conversation
in
felt
between.
real.
Great for pulling moves from your expanding bag of tricks. If you miss one of your
some
marked
manual
spots, I'm pretty sure
Triceratops.
V set your session marker so you can pop back to the top.
Still
V's
more
good
than
about that stuff.
You don't have to. They're gonna mark
You ever
like
hear
that,
of
obviously,
L1?
just do it one.
I'm guessing not, because you're new here. The guy's a San Van legend. Nobody knows who he is, but his art's pretty cool. Plus, that salamander sculpture of his, fully skatable.
Why am I not gaining any speed going down that ramp? Put the last one? No, there's one more. Bro,
Yeah,
just stop me
he was
mid-manual.
right about you.
Wouldn't even let
You're
me
a
finish
ripper.
my trick.
Those knees hurting yet?
Look at this. Just stop me mid-manual. Let me finish
I'm
my
betting
trick, damn
no.
it.
Low impact Manny's saved old ACLs. Trust me, I'm old. Okay, on to more Manny madness. Me and the Lokes have a little challenge cooked up over at SB News. Let's hit it up and close out this part of the tour.
I've got a question for you guys though. Did you play Skate 3? Were you looking forward to this game? And would you prefer it to be similar where you have offline mode being the primary gaming experience, I guess, and like online mode being as well, like, I don't want to say secondary thought, but... And do you
All
play,
right, hear ye, hear
like,
ye.
realistically,
SB
or do you
News
just
Plaza is
do
perfect
whatever?
for
Like,
some Manny heavy lines. If you can land it all in one sequence,
me,
we're
like, I
talking
like
a
a
new
combination of
SB
both, so I'm
Loke
not mad at that
NBD.
aspect of it.
Good luck,
But
Holmes.
I've missed, like,
You got
running into
this.
a skater. I thought they would expand on the fact of you, like, being a pro and all this type of stuff. Holy shit. Fuck, did it again. I'm absolutely garbage. I should slow down, but why? Why am I slowing down so much in a manual? Oh, that was that the flip trick? Yeah, it was. Thought for a second that was a... Oh my god, I didn't hit the last one. I suck. Can you hit all of them? I don't think so. No. Already losing speed. I come from a ramp, like I'm on two wheels. You don't lose that much speed doing a manual in real life. Anything like it's... I feel like it's easier to hold speed, you know? Won't hop off the board before I get the last bit. This is something different over here, this Dime and Park.
Did you get that MBD? I just caught a quick clip. I'll watch it back later. Stoked. Alright, we've got you grinding and manually. That's cool, but I've got a few more things to show you to help fill up your bag of tricks.
I'm pretty sure you do. Alright, so this park here is brand new. In previous versions... Whoa. That's ridiculous. How you meant to grind that? In previous versions, they were essentially just like randomly made skate parks, but all the color was like bright yellow and blue, so it obviously looked like it was user made or whatever. And it changed every 24 hours. this is like a sponsored park doing similar type thing. Why am I back here? It's from a stack. Didn't even hit reset. Let's go back to that park. Probably one of the worst ones I've seen, to be honest. And this is a sponsored one, so I'm gonna blame Dime. We've done like random collabs with ASICS. Fast, so they got all the branding, so maybe this is what we're looking forward to, I guess. Each brand comes in, maybe they sponsor a season, and they go, yo, this is what we want our park to look like for the month, or 2 months, I don't know what it is. Interesting. It looks better than any park that's been in this area prior, but in terms of like skateability, not so much. Random stairs here, that's fairly realistic. Like this here. We got hurdles. Just got random hurdles. Why? Dime. Damn, how do I get the comments up? I saw something. I obviously don't skate. I know what Dime is, bro. I was saying because this is a sneaker challenge. My god. I didn't see the first part of your comment, but I obviously skate. Oh my god. What was the first comment? I'm gonna have to go to my phone. No, you're wrong. Dime made all those and held a contest. You don't remember the Dime contest? They held all those contests for ramps. Dude, there's so many contests nowadays. Most of the ones that I watch are like SLS, or I watch like the Thrasher weekend stuff where they'll just put random DIY objects in. Was this the... Oh, what was it? Not the regular verse Goofy. What was the other one back in the day? The skate park made in-house with a sponsor in mind. It's worse than something put together in pro. Skate park editor. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like all the parks that we hear prior to this changing. Like this part's alright. But like what's with the hurdle shit, bro? Yeah, I don't know. That kind of looks like a skate spot where you would get that type of thing, right? But then they've just made a bigger one, and then what do we got? A wall ride challenge here. Let's see. Yeah, you can't really do much wall ride stuff. Oh man, what am I thinking of? The Vans one. What's the Vans one where they would have like random? They had like a house and they had a random wall ride type thing on it. This is Vans and Dime on here. Yeah, I don't know, like, this park does nothing for me. There were like bright blue and yellow type joints everywhere. I think it's 4 spots. There might be one in each. So see the yellow thing there, that's where you get your custom park, and they used to change every 12 hours. So there's another one. Maybe there's one here. I don't know, I haven't unlocked that area. Maybe there's only 3. Then you got another one here. I'll take you to one of them so you see what they look like. And they change like every 24 hours. But this here is like the worst park I've seen here. Oh my god, that was terrible. But it gives you an interesting insight. Maybe another company might sponsor one season and then they do a better park and things like that. They are going to head down the route of seasons, which they just said in their most recent video. There aren't meant to be community build spaces, but they are current.
I love your approach to testing pedestrians' reflexes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because initially, when I first played it, like that spot there specifically, people were just spam building shit on it and filling it with ramps. I felt like they might have got a lot of complaints about it, and that's where it started becoming maybe their curated community builds. Because, yeah, like when I first played, it was literally just like 10 quarter pipes stacked on top of each other. And it just
Are you
ridiculous.
practicing your switch push?
I don't know why. I can just fast travel to this joint.
That bus driver does good work.
Very rarely fast travel, but I want to get to my point. So like this here is a community built skate park. Whether it's been curated is another thing, right? But see how it's like, it's always this blue and yellow. So it looks specifically not like it's meant to be there. But it is actually fun. It's not a bad park. Maybe I should have had a rail on that one box there, but... all of them look like that prior to this last update, and then Diamond, what the hell? And then Diamond's come along and done that park there. Dude that was saying that I don't know about skateboarding, is it that competition that bands used to skate back in the day, where they would have those random objects, and one of them had like a, I want to say it was like a barn? Has Dime now come on board with that one, or am I thinking of something else? I can't think of the name of it. I like when people would build climb challenges to Mega Ramp. Yeah. I mean, we've got this here, right? You see this here. You can climb to the top of this. And one of the community parks I saw prior to the last update, they had built stuff up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much from here. I'll be able to, like, maybe jump into a ramp, but... So what do you guys prefer, like, in a skateboarding game? Do you guys play realistically, or do you just, whatever's on offer? Like, play a little bit realistic here, play super ridiculous here, like, potentially what I'm about to try and do, jump from a crane to a ramp. For me, I prefer the realistic skateboarding, but every now and again I like having a bit of fun. Why can't I get up there? Look. I don't push Mongo. Whatever I'm in the mood for, yeah. I got to get out of habit because I'm just used to X being everything. And I know square is the push regular, but it just feels weird to me. Alright, what do we got up here? I wish this thing would go away from underneath me, but when you do the stunt challenges, occasionally it just sticks. It's like a glitch. Is there a ramp I can drop into? Maybe. That is a setting you can change. What, the push settings? I can change. Yeah, you have to learn, man. Yeah, I know, it's a cardinal sin for skateboarding, I know. Let's try. That was never gonna work. Let's have a look. Trick toggles. I can't see any difference. Forward to pump. Back to brake. Hold fakie stance. Swap square for X while on board. Oh, that is on. What the hell? Let's try it. Series X. Yeah, I don't know. It's a setting, but it's not working. Oh, that was terrible. Some things, like, I feel like were better in Skate 3. I'm not gonna lie, like, in terms of just animations and being able to grind and stuff, like on a ramp. I feel like the vert was better in Skate 3. It's getting there. Yeah, it's cool, Switch Mongo. Oh, did not want to do that. What do you guys want to see? Where do you want to see me go? Is there something you guys have been interested in, that you've seen like in promo videos, that you want to see properly? You can bang out a few more missions if you want. I'm easy with it. Here we go, we got a nice little street spot. Roll on 50. Nothing crazy. See, I never go over here. I haven't climbed up here since the first time I want to say in early access. But there's like a little type park thing on top of this stadium. I want to know if the Land Sharks thing is a little nod to
The Dax are
the
thankful
stadium in
that the
Skate
first
3
person
that we
that yelled
jumped
to
the
a
shark.
kickflip didn't ask for a heel flip. The Daz doesn't sound as cool as the Dax.
Yeah, it's like a weird... I mean, it's based around the shape of the stadium, but... Drop-in is not perfect yet either. I want to see how other people play the game. Seems you play like me, skate around having fun with the controls and wondering. Can't see all the comment, I'll have to go to my phone. Wondering if there is anything I can be bothered to do. Yeah, right. I mean, for me, like, Tony Hawk 4 was the first thing where you could set a session marker. I used to, like, skate on Hubba Hideout in Tony Hawk 4 and that roof gap. I'd just stay doing tricks on them back in the day. Then when Skate 3 came along, like, I feel like a lot of the time I didn't even do the missions. Like, I did them all, like, I finished them, don't get me wrong, but I would just skate. And a couple of my homies would be like, yo, are you in, like, demo mode? Because I'd just be skating non-stop. There wouldn't be... I'd kind of zone out. It's almost like my own little meditation. What the fuck? That just looked like it had to be dropped in. Oh shit, we're doing it again. Nah, don't send me back up there. Thank you. Oh, what do we got here?
Wooden barriers need some love. Skate 'em when you see 'em.
What if we put something down here? The city feels small, it feels the same everywhere, and I have done the missions countless times. Yeah, they're very repetitive. I was saying earlier, like, you can be doing a mission, then, like, it'll change over on the 24-hour cycle, and then you'll do the exact same mission, but instead of doing a manual or grinding the bench, now you got to nose manual the bench. And, yeah, it is still early access. You're still getting a lot for early access. And let's be honest, it's a free game. I think it's going to be more centered around events and seasons, because they're going to have to make their money somehow, but... I like the fact you can get like a closed road sign, and I think I got another one the other day. But I had a different sign. So we can put something like that here. I don't think it's going to be big enough. I'm going to have to go the plank of wood. There's no like rotation to get the angle. You kind of just got to drop it on there and hope that it works. Yeah, that's a good call. I actually said that. Oh, what the hell? I actually said that recently to someone. So Fallout 76 were like, yeah, we're never doing NPCs. It's just going to be online. You guys create the story, everything like that. Not long into it, they're like, we need NPCs, and the game became so much better. Yeah, that's a good call. Fallout 76. Fallout in general, another one of my favorite games. Oh, god damn it. Didn't set a session marker. How far away are we? Alright. I don't remember where that was. Oh, it was near the stadium. Maybe it's like here? I'm not used to
Did you
fast
notice a bad
traveling.
smell on that bus?
Where the hell was that spot? Oh, another spot. Like the actual skateboarding, if you're just skateboarding, like it looks good. Especially when you do that. When you press the session marker by accident, by pushing it a second time, it takes you back. Yeah. I didn't even set one before, I don't think, though. I love these little spots like this, though. Where it's nothing fancy, it's just nice ledges. When I skate, just give me a mani pad, bro. Just give me a low mani pad where I can skate a ledge. Oh my god. Point you was before pressing it. Yeah, okay. I feel like I've done that so many times, or even parts of it have glitched a little bit because... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
I may be biased, but that pedestrian was
yet.
kind of in the way.
Like this, I've still got this stunt thing underneath me. I haven't done a stunt mission for maybe like half an hour now. Oh, I feel like I should be able to nollie onto that. Let's set one.
Lock in on this spot.
I feel like that's all I'm gonna get. Should be able to nollie on it though. Yeah. Have you guys seen this glitch? When you do a hippie jump, right, and then hit triangle, brings the board straight back up to you and you do like a crazy ollie as if you'd like wallied up something. I don't know if it's glitch, I don't know if it's a thing they actually want, but kind of weird. So if you do a normal ollie, right, that height,
Skater. That was their fault.
That's ridiculous. I use that hippie jump trick for a few missions. Yeah, I saw Randy Glazer showing it off. He was like, oh, here's the good things, here's the bad things, and that was like something that was really bad to him. I'm like, oh, it's just a little, nothing crazy. Oh, I can't, wouldn't let me ollie off. What the hell? The pinball animation, since it's gone to early access, is really, really weird. I love the fact that when you're doing like high drops, that you've got to like put an input in to be able to land it too. Nothing crazy. I think you just lean forward with the right analog stick, but still cool. Overall, how are we feeling about this game? For me, I don't think it's what I wanted. Like, I literally had hashtag Skate4 in my Twitter bio for like 10 years. You've done all the one where you curl up into a ball and kick. Yeah, I remember that from like the first one. I haven't done too much of it in this game. Like, that type of stuff isn't interesting to me, to be fair. Oh my god. Like, the stunt challenges so far are like my least favorite thing. Especially when you end up with this glitch. And I thought they fixed it, to be honest. Since the latest update, it's come back. Actually, this is one of my favourite spots up here. I think it's like a weird rail. Like a gap. Doesn't finish the stairs. What do you guys feel about like the automatic low pop ollie? I actually like it. I like the fact you can do a low pop ollie in session. Oh my god, I didn't set a session marker. That'd be a cool spot for a nose one slide. But yeah, like the automatic low pop, we'll go this route. The automatic low pop on the curbs, I actually think it's dope. Because I feel like a lot of the time, when you do a normal ollie, you lose a bit of speed. But when you do this, you maintain your speed. Maybe we should have an option for a low pop ollie anyway. So if you accidentally go to your last session marker and you didn't want to go there, you tap it again and it'll take you back to where you stacked. Is that what you're saying? That's actually decent. Oh my god. I don't know if it's this thing underneath me that's killing my timing. It's distracting. I'm going to set one here and make sure.
Attentive pedestrians are safe pedestrians.
Oh my god. Give it a test, check it out. Alright.
Rinse and repeat.
It's not working there. There's only been a couple of times where I've made a wall ride look good, and then when I went to the replay editor, you need to be not on your marker, alright. When I went to the replay editor, it was like glitchy, which sucked. It was like literally the best wall ride I've done. Have you guys played Session before? And what were your thoughts around Session? So I feel like this game has taken a lot of inspiration from Session. Oh, there's my original spot. That's what I wanted from before. Well, let's start here.
Wooden pallets are great makeshift obstacles.
I feel like that's terrible. Might give up on this spot. I just feel like the way it launches you is so weird. Almost have to like Ollie early. Fuck this spot.
It's not a sesh until a pedestrian complains.
It's not a sesh until a pedestrian complains. That's crazy. Ooh. Take a seat, champion. What is that spot?
What's that? Do you hear it? It's the sound of Slappy being sad because you didn't finish his mission.
Too busy getting distracted by yellow and blue animation. Oh, that slowed me right up when I went in it. Didn't need a speed check. Yes, I did. That's not what I wanted to do, but we'll do it. There's another dime boss. We got a nice little rail. Terrible. Terrible. I feel like that's the perfect spot for like a Bam Margera blunt slide. How were you? Where was it? That underground spot at Philly. I can do it. I can't think of the name. Every time I try and spin, like turn into it, it's just making me do a shove it. Set 'em up. Skate around to the rest of the world. I feel like I've shown you a lot. Probably haven't shown you everything. Every now and again I just like hitting a little backflip. As much as I'm preaching about realistic skateboarding and how the game feels and everything, every now and again I like a backflip. I'm a walking, talking contradiction. This spot up here, you like climb this, and then it puts you on like this weird little mega ramp section. Which I'm curious because I haven't seen a mission relating to this one. Although I haven't unlocked this area, to be fair. But I feel like it's going to be a mission. The worst part about this is the drop-in. The drop-in animations look terrible. When you're standing there like that, that looks realistic. Then, like a weird pop, always. Oh me. What the fuck did I just hit? There's nothing on the ground. What have I hit? There you go, there's that weird pop. I've just hit it again. What have I hit? I've done this so many times. There's nothing there. What? I reckon there's more bugs since it went to like this new early access. Does that land? No. I want to hit that rainbow rail. Almost.
Keep on keeping on.
No worries, B. But then, like, when you launch off that, there's, like, nothing to land in. You can land in that bowl, maybe, Go this drop in. What are you gonna do? Drop in and then ollie? I mean, not every spot's meant for a drop in, but... Oh, it's not possible. What do you reckon? Oh no, that's the back of the stadium. There are no school spots in this game. I think they have to open up that bridge to like a suburban area, and that's where you get schools. Initially I thought this could be a school, but now I'm looking at it, it's obviously just the back of the stadium. The skateboarding game without a school is insane. Oh, get off. God damn it. I've been stuck on that spot twice just in this live stream.
That was clearly their fault.
I love how smoothly you can get off when you just use the analog stick to get off rather than popping out. Speaking of random drop-ins, I've definitely dropped in off this before. Gap to the rail? That's ridiculous. I love this spot actually. Doing back
hey, here's something from the rumor mill.
Last time.
You know that dogleg park by the extrovert shop in the mile? The super flowy one? Shingo has been known to bust fat ollies over the spine, despite his protestations that he is all about keeping it real. In the street. Tell that to the dogleg, eh?
That's not what I wanted to do. I love how you can slow clip stuff. Just always looks great. It's actually a nice, like, roof drop in here, too. This live stream's just called all the places I dropped in. I mean, you can gap onto it, too. Ollie onto it, gap off, but you've also got that. Oh. Just died. I love a good rooftop drop in, gap, whatever. Even though it's like not real, there's no actual danger to me. Just always fun. I mean, let's be honest, the leap of faith gap in Tony Hawk is one of the most iconic things within the Tony Hawk game. Why? Is it the rooftop? Yeah. Oh my god. You gotta be careful not to pop too high off this. You won't land it. Oh, tried to thread the needle. Let's go back to the competition looking park. The
Breaking news.
oh wait, what's
There's a
over here?
newspaper stand.
Oh yeah, they've still got community parks here.
That wasn't your fault. I'm
This is
sure
the other
I heard
place
you
for the
honk.
community parks. You had the one there, this one was sick actually. One of them's been replaced by the Dawn Park, which I think is garbage. This one would be cool if it actually looked like something. But the blue and yellow. Maybe just because I hate Parramatta. Pop off the manual is way too big. Oh shit. Really just made that. Euro. We gapped it. I find with these community parks too, some things like grind and some things don't. Put a little kicker at the top there. When I first saw this
I have
part
just
here
put that
before I
pedestrian
realised there was a
complaint
community
into
map
file
there,
13.
I was like, oh, sick. There's like spots like in LA and
Got
San
anything for
Diego,
that bike rack?
we can sort of like skate in between houses and stuff, but there's really nothing here. You can put a kicker up here so you can hit this ledge, but there isn't much here. You got the stair set, but it's not what I thought it would be. Hopefully we get that if we get a suburban map on the other side of the bridge. I feel like they got to do it. You can't have a skate game without a school. I have not heard anyone have that take, that there's no school in this game. But find out like next update to change the building into a school. They've been changing stuff. There's been a few things I've noticed. The first time I played it, there was like something, it was literally just like a parkour maze. And it was like in a globe type shape, and now there's like something like that, but it's completely covered. There's been a couple of spots where they've like added ledges or rails, and for the most part it's improved it, so we can't grab any of this, can we? That was one thing about Skate 3, you could find like objects just in the world and grab them, move them around, set them up. Jesus. What am I doing?
Slappy always says, Van Van's canal sure beats the root canal. I'm unaware
This
of his
rail's
meaning.
actually higher than it looks because you got the little bit of a gap before it, and they've got it in a, I want to say it's a line challenge, and it messed me up a couple of times because you're already doing all this other stuff, and then it messes you up like this other. Oh, again, higher than it looks. Not impossible. How are we feeling about this graffiti though? I feel like when you got a skateboarding game, when you got anything that's got like an urban environment, the graffiti is a massive part of it, and this all just looks garbage. It looks like the graphics design team just attempted. What's that ring around the character? Bro, this is a glitch. So when you do a mission, I've explained this a few times, but you might have just jumped on. When you do one of these missions, you've essentially got that and you use that as your target to hit something. It's like a stunt mission. They're super annoying. But I just did one to show people, and now it just won't go away. It's a glitch. They did fix it, the last update, but then the most current update, it's come back. Alright, let's session this. It's not meant to be there, 100%, but it is throwing me off. It's been a really nice war ride on this. Yep. We're gonna need a bit more speed. That wasn't a bad war ride. Can we get a flip into it? Let's gap it.
That was a test of the emergency scramble system. In the case of a real collision, people will be worked.
Alright, that was ridiculous, but we flipped into the wall rod. Yeah, I wish this would go away, I'm gonna be honest. It's super annoying. Like, it just throws you off that little bit, your timing. Oh my god. This could be a cool spot for a DIY. Server's keeping up okay. Yeah, not too bad, bro. I haven't had any real issues with the server.
Oh, wait.
The only thing, like, it's at the end of the day, it's EA, so the servers are gonna be decent. I would say, like, they had maintenance before it switched over to this early access, because before this most recent update, I couldn't share anything, or I ran the risk of having my account banned. There's plenty of stuff that I've clipped from that time. That I may do like a proper video, not just a live cruising around. But yeah, in terms of the server, it's been okay. There's just a few glitches because the game's not finished. But it's still super fun to play. It's not what most people wanted that like the Skate series, but it's still super fun to play. Let's go somewhere else. Go here.
You gotta love free public transpo.
Oh my god. Like, prior to this thing, I was skating around here, doing the Deshaun Jordan up every single rail. No problem. That colourful thing just throws me off my timing. Sounds like excuses, but it is what it is. There's like a little competition park. You've got the street section, which is cool. Reminds me of like an SLS type park. This rail's brand new for the update. What the hell? I feel like that rail might be new too. I could be wrong. There's another rail that they added, more so where the tranny stuff is. Thank God. Thank God homie told me that trick. Alright, let's try and get a rundown. is one of my favourite things I've been doing here, is just like starting here, trying to go back and forth. There wasn't rails there before, so I used to always session them. Oh, that was terrible. 180 up. So hit and miss if you can get that. Love the fact with this you can just like tap the analog stick left or right to exit out rather than just popping out of everything. It looks so much more cleaner. I'll show you the vert stuff, because obviously most skateboarding games lately haven't had much vert. I think they've still got a little bit to work on with the vert. But it's not, it's fun. Like a little snake run type joint up here. It doesn't really necessarily direct you anywhere, you can go multiple places, so it's not really a snake run. Big bowls, soft bowls. Sometimes the vert just flows perfectly, and other times it's just like, yeah. So flowy. So much fun. It's been missing from skateboarding games. What the hell was that? Switch double laser 360. That's crazy. Did not mean to hold on to that. It was more trying to steeze it out. But obviously these held flips are a thing, and they want them in the missions. They're all over the missions. I hate that the fact they're in so many missions, but...
You're straight up firing with fire. Someone get an extinguisher.
You can't do the 1 foot plants like you could in Skate 3 yet. Ooh. That's super realistic, the amount of times I've seen people go up and they've just mistimed it and they've just slipped out. It's a pain in the ass, but like, I've seen people do that in real life. Let's go up here. Get a bit of a roll in. Even with pumping, you don't maintain your air that great. You can see them gradually going down, even though I'm pumping. That's the one thing they need to work on. But then sometimes when you're pumping, like it boosts you too hard. It's a free game. This is early access before the early access. The early access only starts September 16th, September 17th probably for Australia, which is also my birthday. smooth that looks getting out of a board slide. 0. It's like my favourite place, this park. One off. I hope they do like some competitions though. There's got to be some events where you do like an SLS type run. The 270 back nose on that. Such a big gap. You can just like roll under this. Well, I'm gonna say it like again. I feel like the way you roll on and roll in and out of grinds on that was better at last update prior to this current one. Oh my god.
Market Mile fun fact. Legend has it that the old Dogleg Bowl in the mile is watertight.
Maybe I'll do a couple
The OG architects were nautical engineers
I don't even know how long
and said that if a storm came and washed away the surrounding area, the park would float. It has a ship hull's aquatic integrity. Let's hope we don't have to find out.
I'm not doing a stump. Maybe I should do a stump mission. 1 foot, no foot grabs, loop the full pipe. Alright, so this isn't really a stomp mission. Like, it is, but it isn't. I think I've done this one. Let's see by doing this one, if it cancels out this current target thing underneath me. Because that's what was happening in the last update when it was an issue. If you did another one, it would get rid of it. Landed on my board and had me skating again. Alright.
Get stunting and laugh. There's tons of air and stuff to slam into with this one, but the capper is gapping the loop. Get loopy with it. My advice? Hit it.
No matter how big you go, I've yet to be able to hit a 900. The loop's damn near impossible to hit. Even I've done it a couple of times and it just didn't count. Oh, they gave it to me. Didn't even do it properly. I've got to hit the roofs. Alright. Let's try and get these roofs. No, we're going back to that. Where have we got to go? Yo. I think I've got to hit in between the ramps. Hit this. Oh. That was terrible. Everyone's favourite move. Oh, I can't even make this gap anymore. What the hell happened? There we go. Oh my god, I can't even land on the ramp anymore. That feels like a good. Alright. Not quite hit. Here we go. There's one. Do we have to hit individual both, or can I hit that twice, that first one? It's gotta be. Sometimes you can get away with
50% of your allotted time transpired.
I'm getting there. Oh. That counted. My head hit it. We got it. Alright. Has the crazy target animation left. I'm not even going to skip any of this. I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to give it any sort of opportunity. Alright, we're done. Oh my god, it's still there. It's such a pain in the ass. Why is it still there? Alright. I'll give up. If you guys got any more questions, hit me with them in the next 5 minutes, because I think I'm just about done. I started about 3:30. Damn, I've been on for like 2 hours almost. I started a little bit before 3:30 to be fair, so it would be 2 hours. People popping in and out, asking questions. It's been cool. Question my skateboarding credentials.
This spot is a garden of skatable delight.
Definitely
and you've got a
skated
mighty
like
green
a
thumb.
lot. I never professed to be a great skater. I feel like this is the best vert we've seen in a video game for a long time though. Let's go over here. I wish that target would go away. My little fix just isn't working anymore. This is cool. Double set with a rail on each. Maybe we flip on one, find the rail on the other. Not quite. Almost. Oh, if I could just get that little back lip on there. It's just, it wants to be there. There we go. Didn't even credit me for it. That's what I wanted. This one. I think it's another double set. Oh no, it's a different one. Let's go over here. Actually, oh no, that's not the spot. It's a different spot. This has got like a weird gap. You gotta do this for a mission. You gotta gap over this, but you gotta do like manual grind, grab, just some weird combinations. That's the in-game physics sending me from one end to the other. That's only really happened since the last update when it transferred over to early access. You get this weird like super ragdoll effect. You get like pinballed across certain joints, but
Clearly they were preoccupied with texting. That was their fault.
Now we talk about the Fortnite effect in skateboarding. Why the hell has this statue got wings, a tail, and breathing fire? Now there is a mission where you got to do a trick over and through that tail. So they've done it for that, but couldn't you just have like a normal type statue that had a tail that you did that? Like, that just looks ridiculous. If you're getting some like flips here, you don't want to see that in the background of your clip. look at these hovers and rails. They're perfect. And you got that in the background. That was terrible. Absolutely garbage. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. I'm probably only going to be on here for another like 15 minutes. I've answered a lot of questions. We've run over a lot of stuff. Been on here for about 2 hours. I'm just about done, to be fair.
Rolling lines.
This one is another repetitive line challenge. So quadruple flip. Sometimes it says triple flip. Grab over the bus stop. Sometimes you grab over between the flags. We're actually ended a line
The
just
margins
before.
for error are slim in this hard-ish line challenge.
But this is a new thing for skate. The line challenge. I hope they bring games of skate back in, man.
It's go time.
That could be fun, especially playing online with friends. I mean, you could do it anyway, couldn't you? Wow. Oh, I didn't get 2,000? Damn.
Give it another try.
Alright. Killed me. That little clip. Oh my god. That was only triple. Should just reset that. That's karma for not resetting the challenge. What a flip. This target 2 underneath me is a glitch. It's from a different challenge. It's just stayed with me with one of the stunts. It was doing that in one of the previous updates, and now apparently it's back, which is a pain in the ass. I feel like it's throwing me off. Gotta spin it quicker. Oh my god, I can't get up them stairs. It's so small. That target is 100% throwing me off my timing. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
give it another go.
I'm gonna have to end this soon. This is getting embarrassing. Especially when I say that I've done this mission like 100 times. There's a little variance that they change depending. There it is. Done. Alright. That might be it. If there's no more questions, no more whatever.
Objective completion.
Right, end this. Give you a little early access to the early access. Give you an idea how it's going to look. There's good, there's bad. There's everything in between. If there's something
people would have their heads
you want
on
to
a
know,
sibling
go
device.
back to the start of the live stream because I share just about everything about this game, my thoughts, things that are actually in it, everything like that. So the good, the bad, the everything. That'll do me.